My name is Mr. Anderson, and this is WSN News for February 12th, 2018. Let's see all the sins that came out today on WrittenSiNs. We found out that Sword Theory, Kasai the Homecoming, Boston Metaphysical Society, and the Crimson, let's see, I actually don't have it in the title. I was trying to build this right, and of course, one name got left off of it. I just found out about this during our Kickstarter Last Rights program. So if you back both Sword Theory and Kasai Homecoming, you can have this art. If you back, there it is, the Crimson Guardians. There we go. We're going to have to add that in. If you back the Crimson Guardians and Kasai Homecoming for $10 more, this amazing art can be yours. And if you back Boston Metaphysical Society and Kasai the Homecoming, again, you can have something exclusive just for you. How cool is that? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in the Boston. No, was it the Boston? No, it's not the Boston. We had this missing. There we go. All right, so there we go. That's added in. But now, how cool is that? Exclusive stuff for backing amazing Kickstarters. Do yourself a favor. Do it. We, of course, filmed Kickstarter Last Rights. Check it out. Amazing group of Kickstarters about to leave Kickstarter. Seriously, you need to be on it. They were amazing. It was a great, we got exclusive insight. Madeline Holly Rosing showed up. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. Check it out. This is probably the best class of Kickstarter Last Rights I've ever had. It is outstanding. SuperCon's Cos Views from Fort Lauderdale. We had Soundwave. That's badass. Art of the Day featuring Ken Hunt. He has a recent Lady Death cover, now exclusively on the current Lady Death Kickstarter. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek in just a few minutes. We also had Art of the Day from Chris Foreman. Very, very cool. We have a video for the last Pit Stop Kickstarter update live. It was Dan Noakes giving us an update. The creative process, the press release, a video presentation on how to fill one out. I would appreciate you guys start sending me some press releases. That way you have all the information you need and I don't have to send you an email again. Just a basic way to tell you how to give us the stuff we need to advocate for you. This is what I do behind bars. Please, my fellow indie creators, help me with my freedom. This is from Bama Smith, amazing creator, knows he fucked up earlier in life. I'm not a person who believes that we should throw people away for life. I think it's cruel and unusual. He made his mistakes. He's grown. He's a different person. If you believe in second chances, please check out that thread and see if you can help Bama gain his freedom. Sword Theory, #1, an action fantasy self-discovery and revenge. It is coming off of Kickstarter. It's all about swords. Check it out today. ATD featuring, I left this here blank on purpose because ATD I wanted to explain on this video, and it's now on our menu. I added it today. ATD stands for Art of the Day, just as a heads up. DIY sketch covers from Dan DeMille. You guys can get these amazing sketch covers to make your own comic books that you're selling at your table more amazing. Click the links for more details. A throwback thread, the 7 Deadly Questions in our awe of Andrew Griffith. For those who don't know, he does amazing art on the Transformers IDW series. The regular issue #2 of Stabity Bunny has sold out at Diamond. How amazing is that to hear an indie comic creator? I'm going to be at a table with him on Wednesday at the pizza place known as Gotham City Pizza on the outskirts of Daytona on the west coast of Florida. He sold out on Diamond. How amazing is that? Speaking of amazing, the autism awareness and education needs your help to spread the message. The R4AU campaign successfully funded an R4AU unit, but what do you do with an R4AU unit? You got to drive it around, right? You got to get it from show to show. They need Optimus Prime's trailer. Well, maybe not that big of a trailer, but they do need a trailer to get him around safely. They don't want to just keep throwing him in a back seat. They want to be able to have him cushioned and make sure that he's taken care of. So this is a great way to help out with that. It's on Indiegogo. Please, if you guys want to put an ad on this vehicle, it will be at cons. So that's a great opportunity for creators. Check it out. Speaking of creators, we had Creator Spotlight, Bully Gill Jr. Now this is I'm gonna open that up so we can investigate this a little bit more, because I just added this today, so I'm not really sure what it was. Okay, so this is that Lady Death I promised you guys. Kind of badass, right? Sick art. Okay, so here we are. This is the Demon Hunter Reign. Okay, so what is this about? Oh, that's what it's about. That's right. I'm sorry, I did know this. It wasn't hard to decide to add him to the Boston Society comic bundle. So what that means, for those who don't know Optimus Prime, yes, that's right, Melissa, it's Optimus Prime Strela. She's referring to the Autism Awareness Vehicle add-on. So for you guys who don't know, indie comics are amazing, so we help each other out. We give each other our books to be part of bundle packs to make them more enticing, to be able to read and take chances for new readers. So now there's going to be that amazing extra pack in the Boston Metaphysical Society, and that young gentleman is part of it. I'm trying to see where the list is. Here's some incentives, special reward tiers, some amazing books. Here are some stretch goals, and here you go. Okay. So if you don't know these creators, this is an opportunity to get to know them. There's Retro Blade, Soul's Journey, Kane, American Kingdom, Gods of the Game, and Katrina Loves the Dead. Hates the Dead. Sorry, Katrina. I know you hate the dead. My bad. My bad. So all part of this. Check it out. It's on our page. Check out this amazing young creator and his stuff as well. Happy to be seeing that indie creators are helping each other out, getting noticed. It's very amazing. That's why I love indie comics and our indie comics culture. Throwback Thread, changes come as we live and learn. This is the creative process, learning from experiences based on the WrittenSiNs network. So check it out. We've learned so much because of your feedback. Your feedback helps inspire us. Looking back from this originally introduced to back in, I believe this just throwback threads, of course, of threads that we have from our original couple years being online. This one was actually based on also the year that we ran the WrittenSinsProductions.com site that was a huge failure. And it really spoke to it. And I really wanted to reshare this one when I saw it. We've learned so much since we wrote this one, but it just goes to show you can never stop learning. Huge announcement. Rochelle is now available for pre-order in the previews catalog. And it's amazing to see so many amazing good creators finally showing up previews. Previews is finally opening the doors to some amazing creators. I'm very excited about this. As always, I'm just going to skip over some of the other Kickstarters. And of course, this is the Valentine's Day Stabity Bunny, publicly hosted by Stabity Bunny and Gotham City Pizza. I'll be there, so come check us out. It's going to be at Gotham City Pizza. We're going to look at that some more. I'm going to be talking about it while I'm on the road tomorrow. Me and Jax are heading off to it tomorrow, as a matter of fact, even though it's on Valentine's Day. Figured I would give myself the extra day because I haven't been feeling good in case it takes longer for me to drive with brakes. So I'm heading up to Orlando tomorrow. So that might affect some programming over the next couple of days. Stay tuned for more info. Into the Suck, comic book issue 2, the highly anticipated second issue of Into the Suck. Ursula finds her paycheck, but cashing it in is the real danger. Super Cos views from Fort Lauderdale, an amazing Supergirl. It is so amazing I have to show it to you and share it with you guys. We're going to go to page 2. That's right. And while that loads, we're going to check out the Supergirl I just bragged about. Tell me this is not one of the best Supergirls you've ever seen. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call it, she nailed it. She looks exactly like what you'd expect a Supergirl to look like. Let's see what's going on with that loading. Throwback thread to Morgan's Organs. And of course, RIP Keith Thomas is ready to be one of us. Let us teach him he's not. We miss you, Keith. Thank you for being part of the original Kickstarter the 7 Deadly Questions. I miss you, buddy, and I'm really hoping. The stretch goal is truly a reward for the backers. Apparently, I spelled goal backwards. There goes dyslexia for you. But it is really amazing. Just so much. This is all part of the Sword Theory. If you back Sword Theory for $5 more, you're entitled to get what is being called the Black Creator Bundle Pack. It's an amazing amount of creators. You got to check it out. 5 seconds was added. I think we talked about that. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Salvagers is also in previews. Remember I told you how great previews was this month? Salvagers is in there too. You guys got to get on to your local comic book stores, write down all these numbers and take them with you. Some amazing more Super Cos views from SuperCon, Fort Lauderdale. Sword Theory is coming off. We're going to talk about that. The throwback thread to Alex Moya, the 7 Deadly Questions. Creative understanding emotions and body language, which is important. I don't think anyone really read this. I think I spelled language wrong. I gotta check that. But I wrote this like while being sick, so the wording might not be my best ever, but it's an important amount of information. Day 2 of Victor Danders' Black Panther musical thread, and a throwback thread as we celebrate Patricia Althouses for bringing characters to life in stunning fashion. Now we're going to head over to This Week in Indie Comics. Now we might be changing the name. We're thinking about going with This Week in Sins. We're going to bring it to the group and see what people think. So make sure to cast your vote today. So we did our last rights program, and Art of the Day brought us Ken Hunt's Amazing Lady Death cover, so we put it in here so you guys can make sure to check it out. Excuse me, as I'm losing my voice. Autism Awareness, we talked about this, needs your help to help spread the message. Help them buy their own Optimus Prime trailer to get from different shows. Prospects 1 through 2 is a print run of 2 mad scientists that fought for a 150-year battle within the town of Ridgeville. A 30-year-old slacker must stop them. Kickstarter Talk, Episode 6. Swords, Severheads, Aliens, and a trip home to Japan. This will be stay at Kickstarter Talk. I think we'll be filming the next one on Thursday. It is still up and fine. All the Kickstarters are still live until Thursday, so we actually haven't added anything, so that if we don't add anything, that video could pretty much stay for a week. It's rare that we don't add a video. The only thing we added was for Kickstarter Last Rights, but that's in the Last Rights video now. Mr. Anderson will be at the Bloody Valentine's Day at Gotham City Pizza, along with Stabity Bunny creator Richard Rivera. Autism Awareness is about education and acceptance, educating the public about acceptance of special needs children and their value. Most autistic children and adults don't communicate or socialize the way typical individuals do. Autism Awareness, R4AU, attempts to break the barrier and help kids connect. They need a voice, and we give them one. They are our future. Supporting Kickstarter only takes $1. Show support, attract attention, help fund projects supporting the creators, and help create new worlds. Kickstarter for the Independent Creators, 2nd edition, a practical informative guide to crowdfunding, written by Madeline Holland Rising. Sword Theory and action adventure, fantasy tale of self-discovery and revenge as a young man perfects the art of sword. Silver Linings by J.R. Mounts, an old man and an alien, and the alien that crash lands into his barn, trying to save Dubuque, Iowa, and each other. Art and music is by J.R. Mounts. Kasai Homecoming returns to Kyoto, Japan to figure out how to deal with her superstardom and reunite with her estranged father. The Crimson Guardian, #1, Apogee Comics, coming right off their successful Kickstarter with Bengali, now want to bring you deeper into the Apogee universe. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I apologize. Tomb of Horror #5, pages, 92 pages and 12 stories of Maccabee, dark tale of terrors in this comic book form. Neptune Radio, the artist from Deadpool and Star Wars Couture. After the pandemic, Gas is God and his chosen disciple, a radio DJ. The Wasteland future depends on one bounty hunter and his monkey. How many times have you heard that story? Ghost Assassins issue #1 is a supernatural crime suspense comic. I see dead people walking around like regular people. They see me too, and they have questions, mainly why I killed them. Prospects 1 through 2, we already talked about up at the top of the program. Poppy and Poe, the #2, the new fantastic issue is packed with fantastic news stories by Eric Gagaghan and killer cover by Jamie Primack. Into the Suck comic book issue 2, the highly anticipated 2nd issue of Into the Suck. Ursula finds her paycheck, but cashing in is a real danger. This is, of course, the legacy project for Keith Thomas, who we lost sadly last year. Boston Metaphysical Society, the scourge of the mechanical man, Gainesville Woods, and Tesla in a race for time to save Boston from a mysterious disease that turns humans into machines, and has the amazing advantage reward if you back both Kasai Homecoming and Boston Metaphysical Society, you can get an alternate cover. The reward tier is $10 or more. Impossible Safe Tales of the Last Pit Stop, TPB, a comic book series that dares to ask, what if Area 1 were, in fact, a convention store for aliens? Now collected for all your swells. Crazy 9, the graphic novel anthology reinventing comics. Crazy 9 is a new drug on the streets, requiring the ultimate sacrifice in order to gain powers of the subconscious. 5 Seconds, Volume 2. What do you do if you could see 5 seconds into the future? How will Jake use the gift when he meets a girl who can hear your thoughts? And as always, we end the program with our shout out to the Veterans Wife program for all they do. Check out Veterans Wife on Facebook today and see how you can help support veterans today. Thank you to all the veterans. We truly appreciate your service. We would like to give an extra special thank you to the veterans that don't want to be recognized. The silent stoic veterans, for the horrors that they have seen in war, for them is nothing to be thanked for. They don't put it out for the world to know, for they are truly struggling, for they are now battling their own war here at home. You are not alone. You are loved and appreciated. You will always be a hero to us, even if you refuse the title. This has been WSN News for February 12th, 2018.